What is good? What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. I just want to give feedback from the Mavericks versus Boston Celtics game last night, and came out with a huge dub at TD Garden, beating the Celtics. And I do want to give some of the stats from the game from last night. Spent Klay Thompson finished with 25 points and actually went off in the first half, and I believe he finished with 20 points in the first half. And Spencer Dinwiddie finished with 22. Najee Marshall finished with 20. Kyrie Irving finished with 19. Dante Exum finished with 15. And Max Christie finished with 15. So far, Max Christie's looking pretty good playing with the Mavericks. He's playing pretty well playing with the Mavericks so far. And we did this without AD. We did this without Anthony Davis. And we go in that house and beat them. I wasn't happy with at the game that we let the second unit team from the Celtics come back on us. It honestly should have been a 30-point win for us last night. And I think once the starters came out, the Mavericks started just playing around with them. But a dub's a dub, but we got to do a better job closing out games and everything. But I'm happy with the win. This was very huge, and I might have a good feeling about this team, especially when Anthony Davis is coming back tomorrow for his first home game with them as a Maverick. And once Derek Lively comes back from his injury, about 2 to 3 months. And Kyrie Irving actually struggled in the first half. He and then scores 15 points from the second half. He finally shows up at playing at Boston and finally get the dub at TD Garden. And I kind of expected Kyrie to struggle just because these fans are just like yelling, Kyrie sucks. But did he suck last night? Hell no. I mean, Kyrie don't even suck. So like I said before, if you want to talk shit to Kyrie, go play 1-on-1 against him then, and he will beat you 1-on-1 like real quick. I bet nobody in the TD Garden will be able to guard Kyrie. I'm like, how the hell does he suck? First of all, y'all were disrespectful to him when he was playing for y'all when he was in Boston, and y'all were hating on him when he was out in the injury when y'all made y'all run to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's just Boston just wasn't the right fit for him, just like it wasn't in Brooklyn. It's like Boston just has so much hate for Kyrie. Honestly, Kyrie he didn't do anything wrong when he was in Boston. And the media just got him looking like he's the bad guy and everything. And I like what Najee Marshall is doing. He's been playing well for the past couple games, and he did struggle against Philly in the last minute or two, but they made up for it against the Boston Celtics, who were the defending champs. And I was honestly surprised we were beating the Celtics by 24 points at their house. It's just like it makes you make you want to feel good about this team coming up. Well, there has been Mavericks did trade Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin, which is I kind of don't understand that trade, but I don't know Caleb Martin that well, but I heard he's a very well perimeter defender. I don't we'll just have to, he's supposed to be back within 2 or 3 weeks from his injury and everything, so hopefully he will play well for the Mavericks, and I think he will. But I'll have to go watch some film on Caleb Martin so I get to know him really more how he is on defense. But they did say he shoots the ball really well. But I got a good feeling about this Mavericks. Pretty good feeling about this Mavericks team. But so tomorrow we have a tough one against the Houston Rockets, who are the second best team in the Western Conference right now. This is only Ime Udoka's second year as the head coach for the Rockets. He actually coached the Boston Celtics and got them to the NBA Finals, but ended up coming up short against the Golden State Warriors. But the Rockets is a good team. They're young, but they're good right now. But anyway, I do want to announce some of these trades that ended up happening yesterday, like last minute before the trade deadline was up. So Kyle Kuzma got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton, which is, I mean, I already knew for a fact that the Bucks were trying to trade Chris Middleton for a long time because he's been injured so much, and I don't know, man, but I think adding Kyle Kuzma with alongside with Giannis is a good move, and I think the Milwaukee Bucks will be even a tougher team now that Kuzma in Milwaukee. And another trade was made was Marcus Smart got traded to the Washington Wizards, which was I know that's going to be hard for him. He has to play with a bad team, and he's been injured quite a lot lately. He spent some time at Boston for quite a while, but I heard they did him pretty dirty, but I don't know. But and now that and another trade happened, so Jimmy Butler got traded to the Golden State Warriors for Andrew Wiggins and Kyle Anderson, and I don't think that's going to work out for him anyway. Just Jimmy Butler demands too much money almost everywhere he's been, and Jimmy Butler's a headache, and he's just a team cancer, and he's a troublemaker in the locker room, and I expected him to have some drama in Golden State too. And I don't think Curry and Draymond are going to get along with Jimmy Butler. I just think I just don't see them doing. They're going to be a good team, but they're not going to do nothing in the playoffs. I see them getting bounced out the first or second round. That's just my prediction for the Golden State Warriors. Is this? I honestly think this might be Jimmy Butler's final team, and not after 2 years. I think he's going to be done and out in the NBA, and no other team's going to want him after this. It's just Jimmy Butler left Chicago to go to Philly, left Philly to go to Miami, and he also that's right, and he also played with the Timberwolves. He wanted out of there. That's like 4 different teams you wanted to leave. It's like, come on, Butler. Like, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? Like, I know I'm very glad the Mavericks didn't get Jimmy Butler because, like, I honestly think he was going to really mess it up the chemistry coming to Dallas, and we want to give up a lot just for him. And now Brandon Ingram was traded to the Toronto Raptors, which was very surprising. I was not expecting him to go to the Raptors. I thought he would go to like a very good team right now. And another shocking trade, the Phoenix Suns traded Yusuf Nurkic to the Charlotte Hornets. That I did not see that coming. And now Mark Williams got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, and I think the Lakers are going to be good now. Now they have Mark Williams. They got a center now. So we'll have to see how Luka and LeBron play together, but I just don't think it's going to work between them two. I think this is LeBron's team. This ain't Luka's team. Once LeBron retires, it'll be Luka's team. But I still can't process this right now that Luka's with the Lakers. Like I didn't even want to look at him in his new uniform with the Lakers. It's so hard to look at, dude. 6 seasons with the Mavericks. But I understand it's a business at the end of the day. Nobody in the NBA is safe when the trade deadline comes, especially during the summer season. That's when it gets really scary. Like you just never know who's going to be traded. You just never know. It's about money at the end of the day. But I do want to talk about some of the issues I had with Luka when he was with the Mavericks. And there was one game when they played against the Golden State Warriors. So they're down 3. He to try to tie the game. He shoots a long bomb 3-pointer just to a fadeaway 3 to tie the game. Like from long distance, like dude, that was another problem I have with Luka. He will take bad shots at crunch time. He wants to play superhero. I was tired of his bullshit doing that. And I remember 3 years ago in November 2022, we're down 1 point against Denver at home. Where does Luka shoot to try to win the game? From the freaking logo, and he misses it, and he pouts when it doesn't go in. Like, and let me tell you about this. Like, y'all was like, oh, we're better without Luka. We don't need him. We need to trade him. Obviously, y'all got what y'all wanted, Dallas. For me, I kind of said that, but I didn't want him to leave so bad. We needed him just for scoring, but again, Luka was lazy on defense. Y'all just don't understand. I get he led an assist and scoring, and he got us to the finals. He didn't do it by himself. We had Derek Lively step up, Gafford step up, PJ, especially against the Oklahoma City Thunder when Kyrie was struggling, and PJ stepped up in the series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's like every time PJ plays against the Thunder, he's always balling out against these dudes. It's like, gosh, man. Like, it's crazy, but I honestly think Dante Exum has been stepping up for a while ever since he came back from his injury. And Dante Exum came back just in time before Luka got traded. And Dante X, I'm so glad he came back from his injury, and hopefully Dante will stay healthy for the rest of the season. And I don't want him to leave. I hope they keep him this off season going into next year. And but we'll have to see what happens. But yep. So AD did his press conference today, and he looks excited, and he was willing to say that he wants to help the Mavericks win a title and everything. And he wasn't shocked that the Lakers traded him for Luka. He was not expecting that to happen. And I just think it was really, really crazy. And I still can't believe this actually happened. But like I said already, it's a business at the end of the day. You got to do what's best for the team. And Nico Harrison didn't come out for the press conference today, which is I mean, I understand because he's had a lot of hate towards him lately, and I'm also kind of ticked off what the Mavericks fans are doing right now. I'm like, y'all go lots of followers stop following the Mavericks after they traded Luka. I mean, y'all ain't even got a chance yet. Like, yeah, it's like we just beat the Boston Celtics last night, and y'all, it's like, really? Like, y'all gonna a lot of y'all fans gonna unfollow the Mavericks page just because when they trade Luka? Like I said, Luka was not in conditioning every freaking season. All he did was pout and whine to the refs when they didn't get a foul call. It's like he didn't want to guard nobody. He's the only one on it. He's the best player on the team that was not in shape. Everybody else is but him. He was the only one not in shape every freaking year. It was like, and he started gaining more weight, and he started weighing almost 300 pounds. It's like this dude just did not want to put in the work to get in shape. That was my other thing why I was so frustrated with Luka. And then like I said, y'all was like, we need to trade him, and yeah, again, y'all got what y'all wanted. I mean, yes, we went 6-1 without him playing back in November, but we're faster paced when he's not playing, but when he's out in the court playing, he slows the game down. It's like it is what it is, but I believe that we're going to be all right. And I do want to talk about what's been going on tomorrow. And there's actually supposed to be another stupid protest over a freaking Luka trade and everything for tomorrow's afternoon's game against the Houston Rockets. And Klay Thompson said this yesterday that he expects to be a lot of boos for on the first home game without Luka being here. And Nico Harrison has been receiving a lot of death threats, which was very crazy. I'm like, y'all gonna make death threats to the general manager over a stupid damn trade? Grow up, y'all. I'm tired of this bullshit and everything. There's other things that's bigger than basketball. This is total bullshit what y'all are doing. This ticks me off so bad. Y'all want to make death threats to the general manager over a Luka trade. There's bigger things that we have going on in this world right now. Like I said, y'all wanted Luka to leave because y'all woke up and crying and crying that y'all got tired of him ball hogging, y'all got tired of him pouting to the refs, and like, here y'all go, he's traded, he's gone. I mean, there's nothing we could do to bring him back to Dallas. I mean, Luka was shocked that he was getting traded to LA. Like, he had no clue. I mean, nobody, even Jason Kidd didn't know that Luka was traded to the Lakers, and nobody saw this coming. I didn't see it coming. I mean, they talking about they might trade Luka, but I didn't think it would happen like this season at all. It's like, gosh, man. But tomorrow, I'm definitely won't be going to the game just because there's probably gonna be some crazy madness going on tomorrow afternoon against the Houston Rockets. But if we get the win against the Rockets tomorrow, y'all need to be grateful that we got the win. And if things do work out with Anthony Davis, y'all really just did all that angry outburst for nothing. Y'all really did. Y'all gonna protest over a Luka trade. Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? And what's even crazier, and like, somebody brings a motherfucking coffin out to the American Airlines service for Nico Harrison. How stupid is that shit? Like, really? Come on, man. Like, that's ridiculous what y'all doing. Like, come on, Mavericks fans. I mean, y'all choose not to believe in y'all's Mavericks or y'all want to not watch the Mavericks anymore. That's on y'all. I still got hope for our Mavericks going into this season when AD plays tomorrow and once Caleb Martin comes back. And I think having Daniel Gafford and Anthony Davis in the lineup is going to be scary, especially when Derek Lively's coming back. They definitely going to be a scary lineup going into the games. And I honestly have a feeling that Klay Thompson might have to come off the bench for certain games. But hopefully Klay will be all right with that. But I think he might have to come off the bench just because we need like defense guys in the lineup. Because you got Gafford that plays D, you got AD, and then you got PJ in the lineup at the 3. I mean, AD don't have to. I don't know what the starting lineup is going to be tomorrow afternoon. Is either AD is going to be at the 5, or Gafford and AD will be starting at the same time. But we'll just see what happens, man. But it's going to be interesting how the rotations are going to be. It's going to be it's going to get interesting. But I honestly think with the way Maxi Christie is playing, he's going to fit very well in Dallas, better than he did in LA. And Max Christie plays very good defense too. Now the way he was playing guarding last night, and the way we forced turnovers over the Celtics was real good. What the Dallas Mavericks did, and we didn't have Najee Marshall last time we played the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics had their squad. The only player they didn't have was Drew Holiday, but we were short-handed playing last night, and we still be able to go out there and crush the Celtics for a while, but ended up winning by 7. But they could have done a better job closing the game out. But I'm excited, man. But and there's another thing I do want what the Mavericks try to do. They actually tried to get Kevin Durant before the trade deadline was up, and what's even crazier, the Minnesota Timberwolves ended up almost trading for him. And I honestly think KD might be a better fit in Dallas, but the problem is he's getting old and like he's been injured a lot. And I honestly think what Nico's trying to do, he just wants to bring more veterans in who will have like NBA Finals experience. He like Nico said, defense wins championships, and I agree with him 100%. And just bringing more defensive guys, I think, will help. And I believe Dante Exum. If Dante Exum keep playing the way we playing, stepping up for Luke, if he's averaging like 15 or 14 points a game, if we get points like him like that, we're gonna be a good team going forward into the season. But I hope everything goes well tomorrow. But if y'all I'm gonna say y'all this: if anybody's gonna go to the Maverick game tomorrow, please don't do anything stupid at the game. Like I don't get why they're protesting and everything. I don't know, man. I mean, I understand that we traded Luka, but like I said already, he doesn't play defense. He was a ball hog half the time, and like all he did was sit and pout to the refs. And there was times in the game he's arguing with our referee. 4 of the guys are hustling back on defense, and the other teams gets a bucket, all because Luka didn't want to hustle back on defense, and he wants to sit and pout. And I think he's going to do that in LA too. He's going to just pout and whine to the refs so much, and it's just like Luka is Luka. That's all I want to freaking say. It's like, yes, I miss him too. I miss Luka playing with him with the Mavericks. I mean, he was a good teammate for the most part. It's just I didn't like him whining so much to the refs. It's like, and I think LeBron will be a good mentor for him about him getting in shape and everything. But we'll see if Luka will listen or not. But I have a feeling that he may not listen to Luka. It's just Luka don't want to listen to anybody. It's like, but I don't think Luka will get a championship at all. I think Luka will be the next Carmelo Anthony in the future, and not a lot of people are gonna want to come play with him if he continues to be like this. But I do wish him the best in LA. But we love you, Luka. We miss you. We just hope for the best. I will see you on the next podcast, and let's go get this win tomorrow against the Rockets.